Alright, we're going to try something a little bit different today. So I got pretty bored and I decided, screw it, we are going to do a day trip to Chicago. To catch some trains, ride the L, all that good stuff. I woke up a little bit later than I wanted, so I'm probably not going to get in there until about noon. Which is fine. Still be able to get plenty of action, I'm sure, because it's Chicago and it's literally all over the place, and I don't need a car to get around there. But we've got about half an hour till the next bus departs for O'Hare, and we're going to take the blue line into the city, and we're going to have a fun day. Let's get going. So I apologize for the noise. There's buses in the background. So what you see behind me, this shelter, this is Madison's intercity bus stop. At least like in the heart of town right now. It's really not great. We've got two buses here. We don't know which one goes to Chicago. Half an hour. But yeah, we'll get there. Alright, so we are now on the bus. We figured out which one is going to O'Hare. I'm going to do this quick little video now just before people start really getting on the bus, because I don't want to be talking when people are really on here. But yeah, we're gonna make it out there and have a good day. So I think my plan, I'm going to ride the L into Chicago, film that. I want to try to get on some of the lines I'm thinking. So obviously the blue line, my favorite. The green line I want to try, and the red line, and I might get around to like the pink line or something, not sure. I was going to film the evening rush at Canal Street. I think I'm going to pass up on that, and I'm going to take a trip out to LaGrange Station on the Metra and watch some trains on the racetrack. So we are going to see how that goes. While we sit here and watch this bus take the lovely drive across John Nolan over Lake Monona on the way out of Madison, I'd like to mention that I'm also probably going to be uploading a version of this video without any of me talking, so it would just be all of the train content from when I'm actually in Chicago. So if you're interested in that, I'll be leaving a link in the description below. Thank you. Alright, so we have made it to Chicago O'Hare Airport. This is where I decided to get off the bus because it would save me a little bit rather than taking the bus all the way down towards Union Station. Saves me time, saves me a little bit of money. So now we're at Terminal 1. We've got to walk over to Terminal 2 and take the CTA into town. Of course, the bus driver said, have a nice flight. That's not what we're doing today. Trust me, I wish I could be going somewhere right now from Terminal 1 on United. I love flying out of here. But we'll get there some other time. Oh, I'm just looking out the window. There's an Air Canada over there. Dude, I'm nerding out. Let's keep walking. So as I take the walk down the tunnel here, walking my way towards the CTA train, I just wanted to note something that I thought was a little bit interesting when I went into the terminal building there. So they have signs in the terminal building that essentially say the terminal building is closed to the public 24/7. You can only go in if you have a flight or if you work there or whatever. And that would seem to make sense. But obviously, there's people who need to get to the CTA line. It's very convenient. And that's not just something that you can do if you are flying. Because I'm not flying and I'm just waltzing right in. And I've done this multiple times. It's very convenient. So for them to say, oh, the terminal building is closed, when that is the primary access, or one of the primary ways to access the blue line down here, it's a little weird to have that on the sign. You'd think there'd at least be a note. It's like, oh, well, you can go to the train line. I don't know. That's just my thought. I thought it was a little odd. Look at this. We got a blue line coming in right now. Good shot. There it is. Alright, so here we are. We have made it to the Blue Line platform. Let's go ahead and hop on one of these Blue Line trains and head on into town. Right on in, let's keep going. I was gonna hop in that other car and then I stepped in and it was immediately full of people and smelled like pot, so I'm not, no. can see the beautiful new Terminal 5, or at least the outside of it. Never flown out of Terminal 5, but here it's pretty good now. Putting something up there, parking garage, looks like, yeah. So we're just coming up on Rosemont here as our next station. Last time I actually ended up riding the CTA was about just under a year ago. It was the start of December, and it was actually at a convention right up here in Rosemont. I'm probably going to be able to see the hotel behind me. Right there, the Hyatt, baby. Did the same thing I did right now, where I went up to O'Hare, and then I took the CTA into town. It's very convenient, but yeah, so right in that hotel about a year ago. I was pretty drunk. So I didn't even notice this when I got on this train car, but if you look at the numbers, we have stumbled upon 3333. What do you know? So sure, highway median lines might not be great, especially the stations, but I think a great use case for lines like the Blue Line is what you can see behind me with Chicago traffic. I just get to watch it all as I fly by, and it is, I gotta say, it's fun. So highway median stations, you all know the issues with them, but we stay winning out here. So while we're here, we're coming up on Damon Station on the Blue Line, and I gotta say, this is probably, I apologize for the noise, this is probably my favorite part of the Blue Line, where you're flying over past all these old buildings that come pretty much right up against the track. And I gotta say, just cutting through the neighborhoods like this, it is just so beautiful to go through on the L, and little elevated portion right before you dip down and go into the loop. I gotta say, this part's pretty good. Just look at the screen. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, I was right about getting to Chicago at about noon. It's exactly noon right now. What I wasn't right about was the fact that I thought that meant I was going to be getting to O'Hare at noon. No, I made it all the way into Chicago at noon, so that's pretty good. So now I am here at Grand Station on the Red Line. We're going to be taking that down. I went up to River North on the purple, or not on the brown line. We're going to be taking that down to about Roosevelt. We're going to walk over to Roosevelt Road and see if we can get some look at some Amtrak and Metra trains before catching a train around 3 or 4-ish and heading out to LaSalle. Not LaSalle, I mean LaGrange. I was just at LaSalle. I'm getting confused. Yeah. I'm surprised by how nice the architecture of the station is here. I've never been on the Red Line before. Much different than the dilapidated station I was on, where I got on the Brown Line. That was one of, I think it was like LaSalle or something. But yeah, so now we're just waiting for the Red Line train. I see it down there, and here we go. So thus far I've only been on 3000 series on the blue line and 2000 series on the brown line, so some older rolling stock. And here we are on a 5000 series on the red line. And just by looking at it, my first impression is that this is a much nicer car. We have some digital display boards. It's very nice. Looks much more cleanly, much more up to date. And I can say I'm a fan. I like this 5000 series car. Well, here we are having another new experience. This is Roosevelt Station. I got to say, this is another station where I'm just looking around and I'm very impressed with the overall design of it. There's some really cool tiling on the floor. The walls are nice and blue. I don't know, this is probably standard to a lot of you from Chicago, but for me, this is something I haven't experienced, and I can say, just as someone who really enjoys riding transit, this is, by my accounts, a nice looking stop. Could be a little cleaner. But I think it's really cool, and we're going to walk over and get some view of some Amtrak and Metra trains now. Let's go. So I've been keeping watch for a certain locomotive, and I thought that one almost was it. If you know Metra, you know anything about the Railfanning community, you know what engine I'm on the lookout for. That was number 208. Oh my God, I tell you, if I see that godforsaken locomotive, you know what number it is. Oh, I'm gonna have a good laugh. All right, so with that, we have finished our time watching trains down Roosevelt Road. I was only here for about an hour and a half, but as you can see by the amount of trains I probably am including in this video, I saw an absolutely massive amount of trains coming and going. So it's absolutely fantastic to see. And we still have to get out to LaGrange. So we are going to head over to Union Station, get on a Metra train and head out there. I'm also going to have to find somewhere to charge my phone. We're at like 15%. It's not good. I got a whole lot of filming to do yet, but today's going pretty good. I'm very pleased with Roosevelt Road. Still on the way to Union Station here, and something just kind of came across my mind. About a year ago, a little over a year ago, I went out to California for the first time in my life, and I planned my part of that trip specifically, like the way I would get out there, because I was coming up from Southern Illinois. I planned it so that I would be getting out there entirely on transportation methods other than car. So I walked to the train station in Carbondale, caught the Amtrak up to Chicago. From there, I was planning to take the Blue Line out to O'Hare and then fly out there, and it was going to be all great. A few things went wrong there. Not only did I lose a lot of the footage from when I was actually on the aircraft because I wanted to do a trip review, but I also didn't end up taking the Blue Line because I would have missed my flight if I did. So I had to take a taxi. But you'll never see that video because I ended up accidentally deleting a lot of those files. I'm gonna figure out where am I going here. There's construction all over hell. But yeah, I guess you can consider this a redo of that in a way, because the only vehicle I've been in today that is on the road is a bus, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I've walked around Chicago. I've been getting around on the L. It's time to get around on Metra, and I think when I get back to the airport later, I'm gonna have to take the O'Hare People Mover to get between terminals so I can get to where my bus is going to pick me up. So in a way, I'm accomplishing the goal I had just over a year later. That is what it is. I'm happy with it. So we are now in Union Station. We got our Metra day pass, so we're going to be heading out to LaGrange Road here. I could not find a outlet to charge in Union Station, as is the normal, for some reason. And I wasn't really relying on there being one on the Metra just because I don't expect it. But I happened to go up to the food court and I saw something that I thought was really interesting. They had a mobile power bank renting station. And actually I see another one right in front of me here. That's very useful. So I'm doing that and it's working great. But yeah, it's a really nice convenience to have. Definitely would recommend putting those in more places. But yeah, let's head on our train. It's a little bit delayed here, but let's head out to LaGrange Road. See you there. Or maybe I won't. We'll figure it out. So what it sounds like is that train on the BNSF is canceled. Don't really have a reason on that. That one was supposed to depart at 3:35. Now we just got to wait till 4:05. So an extra half hour. I think that's fine. We should still get out there with plenty of time to see the evening rush. So it's going to be great, and phone's going to be all charged. It's going to be lovely. Can't wait to walk on there and get on the Metra, get some footage, and later on I will make a video talking about my love-hate relationship with Metra. That's part of why I went to Chicago, apart from having a great day trip. So I will update you once we are going out onto the platform. Oh yeah, nice. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my fucking god! No fucking way! Oh my god! My train is being pulled! Oh no! Oh no, bro, it's fucking 210! No, dude! Oh god! Oh no, wait, I gotta touch it. I gotta touch it. I gotta touch 210. Yeah! So I think the fact that not only is my train being pulled by 210, but I think it genuinely did curse me, because I lost my day pass ticket for Metra, which I just bought in the station. I need to shave. So that's, I'm gonna have to explain that to the guy when he comes around, and be like, I lost my ticket. Probably gonna have to buy another one, $6 for a day pass, whatever. But yeah, no, this train's cursed because of that. I wouldn't be surprised if some more weird crap happens. Let's find out. But we're on Metra now, so we're on the way to LaGrange Road. Yeah. All right, so we have made it out to LaGrange Road successfully. I did end up buying another ticket. The guy said he was going to come back to scan it. Ran out of time, so I bought a new ticket for nothing. And of course, now I'm probably going to find the old one. But yeah, that one's cursed. It had 210 on it. I can see we got some more coming right now, and there's going to be some more. We got a green signal going inbound towards the city, so it should be something behind me here pretty quick also. But yeah, so I'm ready to get started on this, and let's catch some trains. Let's get some rush hour. Here we go.
The next outbound train approaching the station will stop. For your safety, please step behind the yellow line. BNSF train number 1268 to Chicago Union Station is now arriving. Please step behind the yellow line. For your safety, please BNSF train number 1276 to Chicago Union Station is now arriving. Please step behind the yellow line.
Metra, I don't think that's Tier 4 standard. Clean it up there, buddy. All right, so I think I am about done out here at LaGrange Road Station because a friend of mine wants me to head back on up and take the blue line and meet him. Haven't never met him, so it should be cool. But if you want to know one of the gripes I have with Metra, I want you to look on the sign behind me. So this is the LaGrange Road Station. This is the waiting room. It closes at 1:30 in the afternoon. I hope you all can realize how ridiculous that is. So please, tell Metra, don't be doing that. Because I gotta use the bathroom, and I can't. So, that's cool. Thank you, Metra. Very awesome.
BNSF train number 1265 to Aurora is arriving in approximately 5 minutes. next outbound train approaching your station will not stop. For your safety, please step behind the yellow line. Train number 1265 to Atlanta is now arriving. Please step behind the yellow line.
Now here we are about to get on the blue line again, and you're in for a treat. We have the 7000 series. Oh, we're on the roll today. Let's go, let's check it out. Okay, so immediate impression of the 7000 series car, as advertised. Very good. Kind of like the 5000, a little nicer, more modern. They just got these, to my understanding. I was unaware that they were putting these on the blue line. I'm very happy that the 7000 is on the blue line though, because this is a nice car. So even better. So we did 2000, 3000, 5000, and 7000 series today. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's all of them, or at least most of them. I call that a win. So now we are here at Washington Station. Had to make a stop here because turns out one of my friends from Chicago is actually going to be able to meet up with me today. Kind of impromptu, didn't expect to be doing this. But he's going to be inbound on the blue line. We're going to meet up here. And I might end up crashing overnight. We're not sure, but we're going to hang out for a bit. So this day trip might be extended into a day and a half. We don't know. Probably not going to film much of that. I don't know. But I've known this guy for about 8 or 9 years, and I've never met him. Didn't expect to be meeting him today. But I'm excited. So yeah, 7000 series, very nice car. We've got some lovely violin playing going on here. Very good. So yeah. See you guys later.